Even if a man says she needs to put some clothes on, he's only saying that because he doesn't want to be tempted. That's why he's saying it. I'm just saying in general. Like most men are not, like, unless he's gay, obviously, but men are attracted to women. If you're straight men are attracted to women. At the end of the day, if you have a nice body, if you're pretty, whatever, they're gonna see it. And it's okay for your man to acknowledge a beautiful woman. As long as he's not being disrespectful about it, I don't see what the problem is. You're not the only beautiful one. Like, the world is filled with beautiful women. Like, every other woman is a beautiful one. Like,
and it's like, I don't know, the same way that like straight women can like acknowledge a beautiful man, like that's one thing, but usually the difference between most women and most men is the priority level of, you know what I mean? Like getting laid. Like when it's all you think about as a man, you know what I mean? Then yes, you're going to be like, that's what I'm saying. Like lustful men, like don't make your lustful man who literally has no ambitions other than like, she's hot and she's hot. And, you know, I want to like sample all these women. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what goes on in their head to make them like this, but they just have no other ambitions. They're not really thinking about anything else. They're thinking about how many women they can F and like how much of a man that makes them. Well, it's like, don't make that another woman's problem. Like, you are not choosing the best type of man for yourself. Number one.
Facts.
Number two is you're making that another woman's problem. And that's not fair, because women are out here all the time. Straight women, we see beautiful men all the time. And why is it not a problem? Because I got like a million other fucking things to think about.
I swear.
Okay. It's like,
oh my God.
let me just, you know.
Yeah, I acknowledge beautiful men. I acknowledge beautiful women on a regular basis. I'm like,
you know,
she's beautiful, or I like her hair, or I like her outfit, or what. It's like, who get, like, I don't know. I can't relate. And I also I just can't relate. I'm sorry.
It's really this is another way. That's that triangulation, and this is what men do. Is they know they can sort of control you like that with their wandering eye.
Yes. Oh, I'm so glad you said that. If you know a man has a wandering eye and that bothers you, he shouldn't be your boyfriend anyway. You can pick up on this kind of stuff when you're dating them during the dating phase. All you gotta do is just low key pay attention. It's his eyes always like, and you know, and a lot of them can't help it. And so, especially when you're in the dating courting phase, because they don't really feel obligated to you at that moment. So they're going to do those things because you're not my girlfriend. I can do what I want to do. But that's when you pick up on this stuff. And when, you know, if I see a man and he's disrespectfully, because it's one thing to look and acknowledge. It's another thing to like literally forget that you're there. And,
oh my gosh,
you know, he's gawking at like, so if he's doing that, he should never become your man anyway. Like,
no,
go by how you feel. If you don't like that feeling, he's not the man for you. It's really simple.
Here's another surefire way to tell is if you would be mad at another woman for showing up dressed a certain way. Like,
that's number one, actually.
That just is what it is.
If you're feeling if you feel like that woman who owes you nothing is being disrespectful because she has on a mini skirt or showing too much cleavage or whatever, that's your sign right there. Like, what the like? But that's what I'm saying. If you're confident in yourself, you're not going to care if that man is looking at other women or not. You'll just kick him to the curb. Like, oh, I'm not going to deal with that. That's very disrespectful. And
that's a decentering man.
Yes, your confidence will allow you to be able to move on pretty easily.
You're the center. Yes. Nothing gets past you, you know?
Literally.
When you really are the center of your own life, you're the center of, you go by your own intuition and you are like, no, I'm going to get what I want. And here's my goals, you know, these are my goals. You're not going to compromise. And you're, you know, the whole girl's girl, like crab in a bucket situation is I'm compromising. So I need you. It's a projection of your own compromise, right? I'm compromising on this man. So I need you to help me. And it's like, no, women can help each other for sure. You know, women helping women, like that's all one thing. But again, when you get men involved in that, and then you're like, okay, here's what my man cannot handle. You know, you need to cover up your cleavage. No, I'm not helping you. That's not me helping you would actually be showing up with my titties out so that your man will like take the trash, like so that the trash will take itself out.
Facts.
Because that would be me really helping you. Me helping you compromise to keep a stupid man in your life is like, that's not me helping. That's not women helping women,
It's
right?
not. Oh my God,
Women
I'm so
helping
glad you
women
said
is
that.
like helping, you know, somebody that didn't know any better, somebody that who's, you know, wasn't taught certain things growing up, somebody who saw certain things growing up, maybe get out of an abusive situation, right? And even that is still like, you have to be sure that you can do it safely. You have to be sure, like, it gets so hard when men are involved to really be a quote unquote girl's girl. Like, girl's girl is things that you do, I think, in a vacuum where men don't exist. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm just like pontificating here, but it's almost like, take the man out of the situation. Would this still be a problem?
Right? 9 times out of 10, it most likely won't be.
I would say 99 out of 100 times. Because there
will be no reason to like bicker with each other. There's no reason to be in competition with each other. Because who are you competing for? Like, the man is not. There is no man in the equation. Like, what's right?
I think the thing that women realize, like, that's why the decentering men conversation is so important, is because once you take them out of the equation, you understand that there's actually only abundance in the world. Like, more bad bitches in the world. It has never hurt anybody, you know? And bad bitch. And when I say bad bitch, I really mean like the attitude. Like, I'm not talking the style of makeup, hair, body type. No, a bad bitch is a bad bitch. You can tell her. You know, there's bad bitches that are 89 years old.
Oh my God.
Right? There's so many.
They're all
of
over
them.
TikTok.
All over TikTok, and we love it. We're so here for it. You know, there's bad bitches that don't like men, you know, even sexually. So like, you can be a bad bitch in any sense of the word. It's an attitude. It's a lifestyle.
It is.
You know, it's really not anything that should ever be triangulated with like the male gaze, because that is how we lose. That's how we lose everything. Because when you take men out of the equation, you start to understand that it's oftentimes the male gaze that brings the lack into it, because all of a sudden you're like, who's he gonna look at, me or her? Right. If there's no man there, there's just two bad bitches looking at each other,
helping each other. Because at the end of the day, it's always going to be a woman that shows up for you 9.9 times out of 10, no matter what. There's going to be women. It just reminded me of the stat when I was in Yellow's live earlier about the food stamp recipients. And they were saying, what percentage was, oh God, I forgot the percentage of married couples that were, you know, getting SNAP benefits or whatever. And I'm like, even in that situation, you know, some of these women they have men in their lives, and the men are still not even providing. That was just one example. So it's like, because, or just like when we were talking about the amount of wives that ask their women friends for money because their husband is very selfish and he doesn't want to spend money, or he doesn't care about her bill being getting ready to cut off or whatever. And so it's like, even in situations where you have a so-called provider, you're still going to end up relying on women. When are we going to realize that women are the backbone of this country, the backbone of the household, the backbone? Women. When you take your kids to daycare, are there going to be a group of men in there watching her, or is it a bunch of women that's going to be looking after your kids? You know, the nannies, the babysitters, the friend who comes and pick you up on the side of the highway in the middle of the night because your car got, you know, it's always not, it's going to be a woman. And when it's a man, he has ulterior motives 9 times out of 10. He's going to want something in return. And a woman would do it just because she's a girl's girl.
It's the right thing to
do.
do.
Just because she likes you.